Um, all right. I've been teaching, I'm not gonna go, I've been teaching like it's a Tumo breath. Tumo breath is to build inner fire and heat into your solar plexus, and it gives you energy. So I know it might be a little challenging with the mask on. I did teach it yesterday morning and everyone was okay. So let's try that and just do your best. See how you feel. You can sit in a thunderbolt pose, which means your feet are together and you're sitting on your heels and sitting up tall. And I'll teach it first so you can see what it looks like. We're taking 3 deep breaths into the chest like this. So I'll count and I'll guide you through it. And then on the third one, when we inhale, we don't exhale through the nose. So the first 2 are inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. The third one, you inhale through the nose, swallow the air down. It's a visualization and you push your belly out. So you're visualizing the air drop down into the lower abdomen. And then you take a tiny pinhole through the mouth and slowly exhale. At the same time, you continue to push your belly down and away from you. So down and out as you're exhaling, which is weird because normally when we breathe in, we expand. When we breathe out, we come closer together with the spine, to the spine. So I'll guide you through it. Where you could do this at home when you don't have a mask on multiple times. Today we're just gonna do it three, and 3, so that way you can get a little gist of it, but it's not gonna be too much intense breathing. So here we go. Inhale through the nose into the upper chest. Exhale through the nose. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Big breath in through the nose. Swallow air down, push belly down and away. Hold it out there as you hold the breath, and then tiny pinhole exhale through the mouth. Slow motion. Slow exhale through the mouth. Once all the air has left your lungs, take 3 belly breaths, slow, normal belly breaths. In and out through the nose. Notice any tingling or lightheadedness from the breath. And then we'll go into our second round. Deep breath, fill the upper chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold the breath, swallow it down, push belly down and away from you. Hold. Tiny little microscopic hole in your mouth you're exhaling through. Slowly. Feel the heat building in your abdomen. Feel that fire energy. When all the air has left, then you can do your belly breaths, circulating that prana, that chi, that energy throughout your body. One more time. Deep breath in through the nose. Fill the upper chest. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold, drop the air down into the belly, pushing diagonally towards the floor. Hold, and then tiny pinhole through the mouth. Super slow motion exhale. Once all the air is left, you don't want to strain or force it. Just slow, deep, relaxed belly breaths. Nice. So hopefully that felt pretty good to you. I can't tell with your mask on, but we'll just assume that it was pleasant. And you can practice at home if you feel like you need some energy. Take a deep breath in as palms roll out to the side. Reach your arms up overhead, lengthen through the fingers, and then exhale, come forward and widen your knees, mat width apart. Sit back into your wide knee child's pose. Allow your arms to extend forward, forehead to the mat, and breathe. And really connect to your breath here. You can practice your ujjayi breathing with sound as the air passes by the back of your throat. And with your third eye pressed to the mat, allow that intuition to come in, as well as staying grounded in all of your thought process and decision making. So the chimes are a frequency vibration for your third eye and crown chakra. You want to focus on your third eye, opening it up, visualize a bright diamond light of deep blue, indigo color in the center of your forehead. And visualize that growing and getting larger with each and every breath. Always allowing your intuition to be your guide. Set an intention for yourself for class today, a personal intention. As you feel your body relax and sink down deeper into your child's pose, feel the hips, the back relax. Slowly walk your hands over to the right. Bring your left palm on top of right. Turn and look under left arm. Turn and look under right arm. Notice the difference in the stretch variation just from that one little head movement. Inhale, lift head and walk hands back to center, lengthening a little further. Then walk them all the way over to the left side. Right palm comes on top. Look under right arm. Feel length through the right side body. Look under left arm. Feel it in your lat, your shoulder. Inhale, lift the head, walk the hands back to center, and roll forward into a tabletop position. Hands are directly under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck toes. Inhale, arch the back in cow. Exhale, round into cat. You can do a few at your own pace. Just inhale on the spinal extension and exhale on the spinal flexion. Going into a little deeper range of motion with each breath. Just waking up the spine. We like to warm up the spine in all 7 directions and 3 planes of movement. Forward, back, sagittal, side to side, lateral, and our transverse or twist. So bring yourself to neutral spine. Left hand comes under the chest. Inhale, right arm up. Look up at your hand. Exhale, thread the needle underneath your body. Roll on right shoulder. You can push into the ground with left hand to square hips. So your hips may want to move to the left. Just push them to the right a little more. And then wrap your left arm behind your back, twisting. You can stay here or challenge your balance by shifting into right knee, floating left leg up, point and flex at the ankle, and circle the ankle both directions. Slowly lowering the leg if you lifted it. Release left hand to the ground, press strong into the floor with palm. Inhale, right arm up, look up at right hand, opening back up. Exhale to your tabletop, back into your neutral spine. Right hand slides under chest. Inhale, left arm up. Notice where your left fingertips align with the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle. Roll onto left shoulder. Square the hips. Feel the spine open a little more. Wrap right arm behind your back. If you floated the leg up on the first side, float up your right leg on this side. Point and flex at ankle. Circle. Feeling the core engaging. Lower right knee to the ground. Release right hand, press strong into the floor. Inhale, left arm up. Notice if your left fingers are a little more open in the alignment on the ceiling. Opening the spine. Exhale, back to center. Engage core, tuck toes, float knees off the ground in a bear plank. Push belly towards thighs in a turbo dog. And slowly start to straighten knees. Keep heels off the ground high. Stretch through the toes. Drop both heels to the lower right corner of your mat. Feel the calf muscles stretch on that angle. Diagonally. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, drop heels to the lower left corner of your mat. Inhale, back to center, stretch those toes, and shift into a plank. Check your alignment here. So we want to make sure that our shoulders are directly over the wrist. The head of the shoulder is aligned with the first 2 knuckles. Push back to downward dog. And this is your alignment in your down dog without having to move your hands or feet. You go from plank the down dog, this is where you should be. Slowly start to walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Feet hip width apart, 2 fist distance, grabbing opposite elbows. You can have a slight bend in your knee and hang heavy here, allowing all the blood to flow towards the crown of the head. Feel your body release, relax, and let go. You can sway side to side if you like. You can shift forward and back. And then tuck your chin to your throat. Release your arms. Knees are bent slightly. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time all the way to standing. Allow the shoulders to roll down and back. Head comes up last. As your spine unfurls and stacks, close your eyes for a moment and feel grounded. Feel the feet rooting into the mat as you stand tall in your mountain pose. And then inhale, scoop the arms up overhead, arch back. Look at thumbs. Exhale, flat back. Arms can come out like airplane wings, forward fold. Inhale, look out halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant your palms and bend your knees to step to plank. Now, if you like, you can always drop down to knees and do knees, chest, chin, or a modified plank to lower to the ground. Otherwise, just lower your body all the way to the floor. Tuck the toes, slide through to a cobra or baby cobra with elbows bent. See how you're feeling here in your back extension. Exhale, shift back on knees, tuck toes, press back to downward facing dog. Push through fingertips and allow your heels to press into the ground, finding stillness. Breathe. Connect to your ujjayi breath. Make a sound as the breath passes by the back of your throat. It's just like you're trying to fog up your mask, fog up a mirror with your breath. If your mouth was open, you would be fogging it. But since you're breathing in and out through the nose, it makes that ocean-like sound. And then go ahead and pedal out your feet, shifting your hips side to side. Allow one heel to drop at a time. Bring your feet all the way together. Sweep your right leg up to the sky. Stack right hip, bend and straighten knee. Reach right leg way over to the left side of the room. Come down, square that hip. Shift forward, bring knee to nose, engage core. Bring knee to right tricep. Bring knee to left tricep. Bring knee back to center and plant foot between hands. Drop left knee to the ground. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Push hips forward. Press palms together. Look at thumbs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, frame foot. Shift back into your hamstring stretch. Flex the ankle so you can slide this heel forward more and allow your hips to shift back as your chest lengthens out towards your toes. Shift hips to the left and toes to the right. You're still flexing the ankle, so you still pull the toes towards you. Notice your IT band awakening on the outside of your leg as you shift hips to the left and toes roll to the right. Good. Come back to center slowly. Bend into right knee. Left hand comes on inside of foot. Inhale, right arm up. You can stay here or lift your left knee and twist. Good. Keep hips low. Feel that left hip flexor. Nice. Replace your left hand with your right. Drop your left knee to the ground. Pivot your foot to the right. Inhale, left arm comes up. Use your right arm to push open that right knee. This is like a modified side angle. Lengthen left bicep over ear. Feel the side body stretch. Nice. Inhale, come all the way up with your upper body. Exhale, lean into that right knee. Again, feeling that hip open. Pull the knee open a little more to the right. Look past your right fingertips. Nice. And then cartwheel your hands down. Frame your right foot. Pivot left knee back to center. Tuck toes. Engage core. See if you can lift this right foot all the way back and up into a three-legged downward dog. Bend and straighten the knee. And then come back down to your four-legged dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, drop to knees, or you can lower to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Feet together, left leg sweeps the sky. Stack hip, bend and straighten knee. Really open up and reach that leg over to the right side of the room. Square hip down. Shift forward, bring knee to nose, engage core in three-legged plank. Bring knee to left tricep. Bring knee to right tricep. Bring knee to nose. Plant foot between hands, drop right knee to the ground. Inhale, sweep arms up, push hips forward. Feel this right hip flexor open up here. As your hands come together, press the palms, feel the arms straighten a little. If it bothers your shoulder or your neck, you can separate your hands. Exhale, frame foot, shift back into your hamstring stretch, lengthening that left leg. Flex ankle, pull toes up towards you. Walk your fingers forward, feel the chest lengthen towards your foot. Nice. Feel the deepness here of that hamstring stretch when you do that. Shift hips to the right, roll toes to the left. Feel the IT band all the way down the outside of your leg. Breathe. Slowly come back to center. Shift forward, right hand on inside of left foot. So you want to try to hug the knee into the shoulder here. Don't allow the knee to bow out to the left. Really hug it into your right shoulder. And then left arm sweeps the sky. Look up at left hand. Maybe you tuck your toes and lift your right knee off the ground, or you could keep the knee down, just your choice. All levels. Drop your hips deeper. Breathe. One more breath. And then slowly coming down. Drop the knee down. Pivot your right shin over and bring your left hand on the inside. Again, same thing. You're pushing this left shoulder against the knee to open up that hip. Right arm reaches up for a modified side angle. Feel when you push against your knee how it opens you up a little bit further. Lengthen right bicep over ear. Reach through the fingers. Don't let your mind wander. Stay present with your body. Stay in the moment and feel your body. Inhale, come all the way up with your upper body. Arms are still extended. And you're going to lean into this left knee like a modified warrior 2. Roll open left knee. Feel those hips opening. Breathe. Nice. Cartwheel down. Framing foot, pivot on right knee, tuck right toes, lift right knee. Engage your core, push strong so you can kick that left leg way up, backing up into three-legged dog. Downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Maybe you're ready to do a hover. Maybe not. If you're maybe you're ready to hover. Exhale. Down dog. Maybe you're ready for your upward dog. Maybe not. Just listen to your body. You can stay here for 5 breaths. You can come to child's pose, or you can come to your seated meditation in thunderbolt. Refocus on your breath. At the bottom of your next exhale, come to down dog if you're in child's pose. Look between hands, step walker, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, look out, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out like airplane wings. Push strong into your feet to use your hamstrings. Lift up, look at thumbs. Exhale, hands to chest. All right, you could keep feet together or hip width. Come into your chair pose. Inhale, arms come up. Look at thumbs. Sink down deep, glance down. Can you see your big toes? If not, shift hips in back and weight in heels. Tuck tailbone under. Exhale, forward fold, straighten legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant palm, step walker, jump. Go through your flow, ending in a down dog. Ground left heel 45 degrees and step right foot between hands in a warrior one. So you're coming all the way up to warrior one. Inhale, arms sweep up, hips square. Left hip is pulling forward, right hip pulling back. Palms press, look at thumbs. Feel the upper arm bones externally rotate. Externally rotate. And then press those palms together. So you're lengthening the elbows. You're reaching back the hands behind you. Tuck tailbone slightly. Feel that left hip flexor. And exhale, hands to chest. Open up. Warrior two. Release arms. Look past right fingertips. Sink deeper. You can widen your stance if you need to. See if you can get that hip to align with your right knee. Good. Flip right palm. Inhale, hinge forward. Exalt. Look down at left hand. Wrap left arm behind your back. Look up at right hand. Inhale, come forward and paint brush down to the ground for side angle. Your left arm's still bound. Roll open your left shoulder. Look up to the sky. Drop those hips. You can use a block here, Heather, if that helps. Yeah. And then release left arm. Look up. Lengthen left bicep over ear. Breathe. Drop those hips a little deeper. One more breath. Inhale, use your core. Obliques lifts you back up to warrior two. Flip palm. Inhale, hinge forward. Exalt back. Look down at left hand. Wrap left arm behind back. Look up at right hand. Come into your Janan Mudra. Touch thumb and pointer finger. Sink deeper into your hips. Feel the energy flow. Connecting you to me in your mudra. Focus, concentration. Inhale back with your hand, painting brush down to the outside of right foot. Sink down a little deeper. Push that knee into the shoulder. Roll open left shoulder. You're still bound here. Yeah, good. And Carol, if you can, see if you can widen your stance, like your left foot forward more without your right foot forward more. yeah, now try to go down from there. And if you need a block, I can grab you one, but that looks a little better. Yeah, I want you to drop your hips lower. Release left arm up and over, bicep over ear, lengthen through fingertips. Drop hips. Good. One more breath, reach through those fingertips. And then exhale, come down, frame. Right foot, lift left heel, drop left knee. Inhale, sweep arms up, look up at hands, press palms. Exhale, hands to chest, twist. Left elbow on outside of right knee, look over right shoulder. Feel the hips move forward. Inhale, come up, look at thumbs. Exhale, come down, frame foot, engage core, kick right leg to three-legged dog. Up high, open that hip, bend and straighten. Look over left shoulder. If you like, you can flip your dog, extending your hips up to your wild thing or three-legged wheel. You can flip it back, kick right leg up, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, go through your flow, ending in a down dog, and breathe. Woo. How's that right hip feel? A little different from the left? Don't worry, we're making them even soon. I didn't think you were worried about that, but don't worry. I bet you can guess what our peak pose is today. maybe. Now, from here, let's step the left foot between the hands, ground right heel 45 degrees. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Square the hips, bend into left knee. Press palms together. External rotation of upper arm bones. So when you externally rotate the arm bones, the upper ones, you'll notice your biceps will come closer to your ears, and you'll be able to straighten the arms more. You'll push your hands together and reach the arms behind your head. Look up. Nice. One more breath. Exhale, hands to chest. Open up, warrior two. Release arms. You can widen stance if you need to. Good. So if your hips are open, you can keep the back foot 45 degrees. We teach more beginners to do 90 because that helps the hips open more. But if you're more advanced, just keep it 45. Flip left palm, inhale, hinge forward, arch back, exalt. Look down at right hand, wrap right arm behind back. Look up at left hand. Inhale, hinge forward, and then flip palm, paintbrush down to the ground. Bend into your left knee. Roll open that right shoulder for your side angle. Release right arm up to the sky. Lengthen bicep over ear. Reach through those fingers. Roll open right rib cage and shoulder. You can either look under your right armpit or at your right palm. Just two different versions. One's Iyengar, one's Ashtanga. Engage your core, obliques. Inhale, come up to warrior two. Sink down. Flip left palm. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, exalt back. Look at right fingers. Wrap behind your back. See if you can reach into your left front pocket with those fingers. Look up at left hand. Janan Mudra. Focus, concentration, breathe. Find that inner strength, that inner fire within your solar plexus to keep you strong. Inner strength creates outer strength. Inhale, come forward. Paintbrush down to the outside of left foot. Push into the ground with your palm. Roll open right shoulder. Push left knee into left arm. Release right arm to the sky. Lengthen bicep over ear. Reaching fingertips towards me. Feel the length from the outside of your right foot all the way through the side body, shooting out through your fingertips. One more breath. Exhale, come down. Frame your left foot. Twist the right knee to the floor so you're lifting up the back heel. Drop knee to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Press palms. Exhale, hands to chest and twist. Keep a space between your body and your thigh. Pressing palms together at center of chest and looking over left shoulder. Breathe. One more breath. Release. Inhale, arms come up. Look at thumbs. Exhale, come down. Frame left foot. Lift right knee. Kick left leg up to three-legged dog. Stack hip, bend and straighten. Look over right shoulder at your foot. Flip your dog into wild thing. Lift hips high to the sky. You could do it, Heather. It's easier than it looks. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Flip it back, kick up that leg. Downward dog. Yoga flow. Flow it out. Use your breath. Don't allow your breath to fall off by the wayside. Stay connected so you can keep your mind and your body connected through your breath. Make a sound with that breath. Reconnect your intention. Bottom of next exhale, look between hands, bend knees, step walker, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend into knees, arms sweep up overhead for a chair. Look at thumbs. And exhale, hands to chest and down by your side. Hands come to hips, jump out wide. Toes are off the mat on a 45-degree angle. This is really good for you. This pose, garland pose, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, you can kind of wiggle down those hips. You should just be in this pose like all day, every day. Yeah, this is like the best for pregnant. This my sister just had a baby 6 months ago, and she's a teacher as well here, and so she was like lived in this pose in garland. She would be like always in garland. Yeah, your back, your hips, everything, right? So nice and high with your spine, chest up. Feel those knees pushing open with your elbows. Nice. So you can absolutely stay here. You don't have to move on and do what I'm doing. But if you like, release your right arm to the side, walk the fingertips out, extending the arm. Left arm sweeps up. Look up at left hand. You can stay here, or you can try to wrap your left arm behind your back and wrap your right arm if you like, or just one. You're good. Yeah, good, good. Yeah, that's fine. You're totally fine right there. Release, coming back to center and garland. Lift chest. Good. And then other side, left arm reaches out, fingertips walk. And as the fingertips walk back, it opens left knee, right arm sweeps up. You can stay here or try a wrap with right arm behind, maybe a bind with left arm, wrapping in front of left knee. Carol. Release. Back to your garland. And then press up all the way to standing. Ooh. Inhale, push hips forward, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice job. All right, so we're actually going to go to the wall now and work on our peak pose. Can anyone guess what it is? Bird of paradise. Yay. So the wall is your friend. The wall is your friend. I'm going to give you, if you want, I have some band. I've been using the bands because they're easier to like wipe down, but I do have a strap. If you want, you can use a band or a strap if you prefer. I just spray it with Lysol. And if you guys on Zoom, if you have a belt or a strap or a band, just go ahead and grab that. But just in case, I'm just going to leave it just in case you need it. You may not need it. You may not want it, but if you want it, I'm going to leave it. You could go over there if you want, Heather. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just leave this just in case you want it. Okay. So we're facing the wall. I'm going to do it with my left leg first, actually, so I could kind of face the camera. So your right foot is parallel to the wall, which means it's going to be perpendicular to your left. You're going to bring your left foot to the wall. It could be low to start. Your knees bent. So you're maybe like 2 to 3 feet away with your right foot. Start to walk up. So you notice the feet and hips are perpendicular. You're walking this left foot up the wall as high as you can get it. Maybe you can get it to align with your hip or your knee. And as you bend in, just kind of feel you're opening the hips as you bend and straighten into that left knee. Press, if you can, press the bottom of the foot into the wall. And just walk it up as high as you're able to. This right leg you want pretty straight, just a micro bend in the knee. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bend elbow and use elbow to push knee open. Feel the opening of the hips. Then you're just like a rotator cuff exercise. Your right palm comes down and underneath your, left palm. Left palm comes down and underneath your leg to reach behind you. Palms are open. Your right palm reaches behind, and you're working on touching fingers together maybe grabbing hands or wrists. And I'll show you from the other side too so you could see. But you want to get that bind here. You can use your strap. This is where the strap comes in handy. Oh, you're so close where the strap comes in handy. And just keep feeling your body rotate, open that right shoulder, leaning back. Yeah, that looks good. Really good. Yeah, just keep opening up and leaning back. Yep, that's it. Good. Good. So you're actually going ahead, but that's good because that's good. So that's what we're about to do that. So that's good. Have you done this before on the wall? Oh, okay, no, that's good. So so then now you're starting to walk your left foot up the wall, and you can heel toe your right foot closer so that you can allow the left leg to extend on the wall. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you got it. So now, there you go. So now you can start to gently push off the wall with lifting heel first and then lifting toes off the wall. So heel first, and then maybe you can shift into that right foot and lift the toes off the wall and come to your bird of paradise full. If you need the wall, just touch your toes back to it. So it's about finding your balance. Yeah, that's really good. Your hips are open. You're nice and warm. Good. You can even practice challenging your balance even more by turning your head to the right and just feeling your body, feeling that opening. But what's great about this is you're getting into the bird of paradise without having to worry about the balance. So you have the wall there to help you. One more breath. That was good. You were able to walk your foot off for a moment. You're nice and open there, Carol. That was good. And then release down, and we'll do the other side. So unravel your arms, allow the leg to drop, and we'll go to the other side. Feel those hips. Ooh, yeah. That was good. That was really good. Okay, now facing the other direction. So left toes are perpendicular to your right. Right foot comes on the wall. Just start walking that foot up as high as you can get. If you need to widen your stance in the beginning, that's fine. Walk your foot back, your left foot back. And then inhale, right arm up. Bend into the elbow. Push the knee open with right elbow. Now right palm comes down and underneath that right leg. Left arm wraps behind. You're working on touching fingers or using your strap. Once you get a bind, start heel toeing your left foot closer to the wall. Walk your right foot up higher, and then maybe you can lift the right heel off the wall, squeeze into the right knee, straightening it out, or keep the right leg straight on the wall, getting closer, and then maybe finding your balance and lifting your right foot off the ground or off the wall. Squeeze the quad, squeeze tight. One more time. Good, really good. Your knees open, your hips open. Just keep lifting your chest. Lift your chest. Stand tall with your spine. Nice, Nina. Really beautiful. Really good. Awesome. The balance is like the final phase with the legs straightening is the final phase. So even if your knee's bent, it's okay. You're really opening those hips, and you're keeping the chest up, the spine tall. You can practice turning your head over your left shoulder if you like. Good. Nice, Carol. Rotate that left shoulder back a little more. Yeah. Ooh, feel that? Ooh, good. All right. Release your arms and release your leg, and we'll come down. Really good. Really good job. And now back to your mats. Now we get to try it away from the wall. Don't be afraid. So I'm going to show you two different ways of doing it. We'll do it on, I know it'll be a little off because we're going to do one way on one side and one on the other, but we'll just try it both ways and see which way you like better. Feet together, palms press. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead, look at thumbs. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Oh, let's just stay here for a moment. Let the back release. Inhale. When you flatten your back, look out and lengthen your spine. Plant the palms, step back to your plank. Go through your flow, just kind of clearing out that space. Coming to down dog. Feet together. Right leg sweeps up to the sky. Stack the hip, bend and straighten the knee. Square hip down, bring knee to nose, plant foot between hands. Ground left heel 45 degree. Right hand comes on inside of right foot. So we've been here before. This is our side angle. Wrap your left arm over behind your back. Right arm reaches underneath that right leg. So this should kind of feel familiar. We were here kind of on the wall doing the same thing, right? So now where's your strap, Heather? Okay, I was like, what you can do with the strap is hold it in the top hand, the left hand, so it dangles down, and then you'll be able to grab it easier with the right, if that makes sense. Now bend into that right knee. Step your left foot up to the top of the mat. So your feet are hip width apart, facing forward. Shift weight into the left foot. Slowly start to stand up. Your right leg just rests on your tricep. Nice. When you come to standing, lift the chest, spine is tall. Then at the final phase, you can start squeezing into the quad and extending the knee. Nice. Yeah, sure. No, that was good though. You're good. Now, if you want to stay with the wall and practice there, it's good. Really good. Everyone was awesome. I love the wall because it really helps you get into these poses with the support. Okay, so release, separate your feet shoulder width or wider, forward fold. This is another way to come into it. Bend deep into your left knee. So right knee is still bending a little, but really bend deep into left knee. Reach your left arm in front of the left knee on the inside. And then thread that left arm underneath, wrap behind, reaching for your left hip. Right arm wraps around to grab, touch. The left arm is actually the grabber of the right. Now shift into right foot and slowly stand. Now you're on the other side. That was good. That was good. Slow motion, right? Slow motion. Keep your eye gaze focused. Even if you just get to the wrap, that's what's most important. Yeah, that's what's most important, because that's what's opening you up. It's opening your shoulders, opening your back, So just get the wrap with the strap or the band is awesome. It's really good. Release, forward fold, shift your hips side to side. And just remember, if you really want to do anything, whatever goal you have, if you practice and focus on it, repetition is the mother of all skill. So even if it seems impossible, it's not. If you really want it bad enough and you practice every day, you'll get it. Your body will listen to your mind. And allow your head to hang heavy. Inhale, look out halfway. You can wiggle your feet a little closer together or hip width apart. Exhale, fold. Press palms to the ground. So bend your knees low enough to where your palms can touch the floor. And then step back to plank. Go through your flow, ending in your down dog or child's pose. Nice toe flip, Carol. Really good. Breathe. Make that sound with your breath. And at the bottom of your next exhale, see if you can jump through to seated position or jump to a seated position or walk or crawl or slide or fall or whatever you can do. So we have staff pose. Our feet and legs are extended. Our hands are by our hips. Press strong into the ground. Posture check. Shoulders down the back. Lift your spine tall. Look down the tip of your nose. Engaging your quads. Feel the ankles flexing. Nice. And then release your arms. Keep your body upright. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. I'm so glad you know all the modifications. She just like those are. She's like, okay, I know what to do. Oh, okay. At the yacht club. Oh, okay. See, you're like me. I never if I go to another studio, I don't ever tell them I'm a teacher. That's so funny. I do the same. No, it's okay. That's so funny. I was just like, she's either a teacher or she's just been doing yoga for a long time because she knows all this stuff. I was like, I don't have to say anything. Yeah. It's good. It's good. That's funny. And then inhale, slowly come up. We're gonna widen your legs into a wide leg forward fold. But first, before you fold, lift up, one hand in front, one hand behind. Lift up and scoot forward 3 times. No, well, you do it though. You could do it. I'm sorry, I just moved because I was gonna kick my little chimes. But you can be centered. No, good. Good goes good. I like that. Good. Now roll open the upper thighs. You can even use your hands and just feel you're massaging those inner thighs, flexing at the ankles. Spider walk your hands out. So it's more important to lead forward with the belly and chest first and lengthen than it is to round forward. So see if you can really just lengthen that spine and lead forward with the chest. Keep the ankles flexed and breathe. Nice. With every breath, feel your body progressing and growing 1 millimeter at a time. And the more you can breathe into it, release, relax, don't force it. Allow the body to just let go with each and every exhale. And you'll find that you'll go further if you don't force or resist. So we always want to listen to our bodies, but we kind of know how to trick them a little bit too. To breathe, not to force and relax. Trick those little stretch receptors. Slowly walk your hands back up towards your body. Now you can do any variation of a revolved head to knee. So you could keep your legs wide or bend into left knee and bottom of foot comes in. You can open up your right leg, peace finger grip right big toe, or grab your foot and bend into right knee, lengthen left arm up and overhead, roll open left shoulder and rib cage, and feel the QL, the quadratus lumborum, lower left side of your back. Feel the side body, the hip open up. Lengthen through the fingers. It's more important to get length than it is to try to touch your foot, because then you'll collapse into the shoulder. Roll open that rib cage. Inhale, come up. And then we can switch to the other side. So, or again, your legs can be out or pulled in with your right foot. Left peace finger grip big toe. Right arm sweeps up. Stay on this side lateral flexion line. So stay on this line, this plane of movement. Roll open right rib cage. Feel the right knee and hip pushing down into the ground. Inhale, slowly come back up. Nice. And then return back to the center of your mat with bottoms of feet together in a bound angle. First, peace finger grip big toes, pull heels towards you. Inhale, lengthen spine tall, arms straighten, drop knees down. Lift, look up, lengthen. Feel like someone is pulling the top of your head up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Stay long with the spine. Hinge forward from hips. Lead with chest. Elbows bend. Engage biceps and pull yourself forward. One more breath and then allow your back to round forward, fold. Slowly roll back up. Hands come behind you, bottoms of feet flat. Reverse table, lift up. You can drop your head back if it's okay for your neck. Otherwise, just gaze down the tip of your nose. You can look at your belly if it bothers your cervical spine. Walk your feet forward a little more, Carol. Yeah, now push up. Good. Last breath. And then lower down. Coming into your cow face. Again, you can use your strap here. We're opening up the shoulders. Bend right knee down first. Align with right hip. Left knee crosses over right. So you can walk the feet out and work that knee on top. If your left sit bone lifted, you can scoot over and drop the left sit bone down, allowing the hips to square. Right arm reaches up, bend towards center of shoulder blade. Left arm reaches under. Try to touch fingertips. You could use that strap. Lift chin now. Push head back so you're sitting tall. Once you've gotten as close as you can, then lift the chin and push the head back. Nice. Deep breaths here. This is your cow face pose. You can absolutely stay here. If you want to challenge yourself a little further, you can hinge forward from the hips, but don't let this right elbow drop. Keep it elevated. As you fold, back is flat. And then a third option, you can release arms and just make it more of a restorative cow face for your hips. Breathe. Slowly walk hands up. Hands come behind you again. Extend legs, kick out to the side, and switch. coming forward, allowing the right knee to stack on top of the left. And when you sit back, you're fine. That's totally fine. Stay like that. That's totally good. Walk feet forward. Drop that right sit bone and hip down, keeping hips squared. Left arm comes up and behind, reaching towards center of shoulder blades. Right arm comes under. Again, you can use your strap. Walk your hands as close as you can get them. Then lift chin, push head back. Spine is tall, shoulders squared over hips. You can absolutely stay here. This is a great front right shoulder opener. The deltoid and the tricep on the left is stretching. You don't have to move from here. If you want, fold forward or release your hands and come into a more restorative pose. If at any time you can do any of those options. Slowly walk the hands back. Keep your knees stacked. Walk your hands behind you and come to your forearms and elbows. You can look up if you like. You can drop the head back. You can stay here for a few breaths. You don't have to drop your head back. Just, yeah, that's good. Yeah, good. Keep looking up. Look at your belly. Yeah, perfect. Good. Carol's like, I'm laying down. Now come all the way onto your back and pull your knees into your chest. Same cow face wrap knees. And then drop both knees over to the right, arms out like airplane wings. Turn your head to the left. Carol's like, Shavasana. Slowly come back to center. Release and stack the left knee on top. Drop knees over to the left. Turn head to the right. Relax right shoulder to the mat. Shoulder blade. Slowly come back to center. Release, pull knees to chest, and then grab feet for happy baby. Kick up feet, rock side to side. Feel the back roll out, massaging your low back. Pause in the middle. And draw your tailbone closer to the mat. Find stillness, pressing low back into the ground. And slowly release feet, hug knees back into chest. You can do any other pose you feel your body needs. If you want to do an extension, a bridge, if you want to do anything at all that you feel like your body needs. Whenever you've completed that pose, you could allow your body to relax into Shavasana. So you can come into your Shavasana when you're done with any other pose you're feeling like your body needs. Closing the eyes. Roll the shoulder blades together, palms face up, toes fall out to the side. Body finds stillness and completely relaxes, calming and clearing the mind. Breathing soft, slow, subtle breaths. Bring your focus back to your third eye, your intuition. Visualize that bright indigo light in the center of your forehead growing brighter with each inhale. With each exhale in the stillness, you're open to any messages, any answers to questions. Be in the receiving mode, and then just stay quiet and listen. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing awareness back to your body as you begin to move your fingers and your toes, wrists and ankles. You can turn your head side to side and reach arms overhead for a full body stretch, lengthening in opposite direction of your feet. And then pulling knees to chest, rock side to side, and make your way over to your right side and pausing here for a moment. Slowly pressing up to your easy pose, your cross-legged seated position. Your palms face up on your knees, sitting tall. Remember your posture. Just notice how your body feels and how your mind feels. Keeping with this good feeling, this best self that you've connected to, sharing your best self with each and every person you come in contact with throughout your day. Bring your palms together at center of chest. So I was challenged by one of the students to sing, and so I'm going to sing a chant. I'll tell you what it means after so you're not thinking about it. If you'd like to hum along or sing along with me, you're more than welcome to. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. 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 So that means may all beings everywhere be happy and free, human and non-human. So thank you all for joining me this morning. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.